Good morning, Namaste, Sustikal, Adab. This is Kadir, and I would like to welcome to my YouTube channel, English with Muhammad Kadir. Well, dear student, first of all, today I'm just going to explain one of the wonderful chapter, A Letter to the God. Everyone trusts God. Most of the people don't believe to the God. They are being called atheist, and those who are believing they are being called theist. So in this chapter, we'll know that the sentiment between the god as well as the farmer, who is being called one of the, who is being called Lenchu. Lenchu is a farmer. So simply, before telling this story, I would like to tell you something about your syllabus, which has been reduced. With syllabus, 30% of syllabus has been reduced. I will also add all that syllabus that has been reduced in this video. Okay, so let's start the chapter. Chapter name is A Letter to the God. This chapter is related to from class 10, and you must know about Lencho. How Lencho just got disappointed when his God was really destructed. The mean of that has been nothing. Nothing has been left. Nothing has left for taking. Well, Lencho is a very believer. Means he was a believer of a God, and his home was beside of hills, and there was his wife who was preparing supper. Supper is that being which is as a food which is being taken at late night. Okay, so those children who are very who are elder, they were working in a field, and those who are smaller, they were with their mother and giving her help. After then, Lencho was waiting for the rain, and having seen the clouds, he was being very happy, and he was considering this time we will able to earn bread and butter for our livelihood, and we will able to survive for a year. And the corn was flowering, and the flowers were also were also with the corn. And having seen that flowers, he was having seen the flowers. Lench was very happy, and he was considering that now it will be okay for us. Our family will able to be happy with this corn. But he was waiting for the rain, and the rain started raining. What happened that time? The rain started raining, and Lencho as well as his wife and children were inside the room, and they were just very happy to see that it is raining. But suddenly it started falling hailstone ola, that is being called ola. जो ओले गिरते हैं, that is being called ola. So that hailstone has been started falling, and he was a little bit cured. He was a little bit disappeared. He was considering, if it will continue to fall, that time this corn will definitely destructed. Nothing will be left. But the rain was being very heavy and heavier and heavier. It was raining so fast, and that Lencho was being so much disappointed. When rain stopped, he came out. He came out with his family and stayed in the mid of the field, and looking here and there and saying to his children, the rain has destructed all that. We have nothing to eat. Nothing. The rain has left nothing to eat. And he was being very disappointed. He was a good believer of a God. So he just wrote a letter to the God. And in that letter, what did he write? He first of all wrote a letter and posted it. When postman took that letter, and when he read that letter, it was written, the heading was letter to the God. means from Lencho to God. It means he was believing so much. That's why he has written to God, to God. So when postman read that to God, he started laughing. And when he was started laughing, he has shown this letter to the postmaster. When he saw, he also started laughing. Suddenly, postmaster stopped and considered. In this time, can we believe that such type of people are living or believing to the God? That he is a very good person. He means nowadays it happens with us also. When something is being spoiled, so we must say that God will definitely help you, don't worry. We are having faith to the God. So in the same way, he was also having faith on God. So that postmaster thought, okay, he was asking an answer, definitely I'll just give answer. But he didn't know what is written inside the letter. That was envelope. In envelope it was written from Lencho to God. But when he took out later, in that letter it was written that the God means, because of you I lost my fully gone, and I will not unable to survive. I will unable to survive this year. So means I lost my corn, and for that I want 100 pesos. How much? 100 pesos he wanted on behalf of the God. So the postmaster consider that if I will send this letter blank, he will not believe to the God further. So he did not want to break his trust. So that's why all the members of that that employees, like all the employees of that field, like postmaster and postman and so many workers were working there. They just contributed some money. Even they could able to collect 70 pesos. How many pesos? 70 pesos. When they have just collected 70 pesos, so they have just put that 70 pesos and sent to Lencho. Well, Lencho saw that he got only 70 pesos, so he didn't become angry. You know why? If it happens with us, so definitely we become very happy, and we become very angry, and we would say, how dare you, that I had just asked to the God to give me 100 pesos, he has given me 70 pesos. No, he didn't say like that. You know why? Because he was believing to the God. He knew it, that God can't do such type of mistakes. He must have known. He have known about that postmaster or the postman has done something wrong. Even the postmaster as well as the employees of that field had helped to Lencho. Correct? Now, Lencho started writing one of the letter again to the God, and he put to the post means inbox. When postmaster went there and took out that letter, and it was the same written on the envelope from Lencho to God. But inside what was written, it is shockable. You know what? In that inside the letter it was written, God, you have means you have whatever the money you have sent to me. I just got 70 pesos. Even the 30 pesos is still remaining. So whenever you will send to me, you would send please directly. Don't send with the help of them. Otherwise they will take out some money, because they are crooks. So we must remember, the God will not be everywhere. Okay, so that's why he created such forms, okay, like him, as he made one of the way to postmaster as well as the employees. So if we are just believing to someone else, okay, he would definitely help. If we are believing to the God, so we will definitely got help by someone else, but we will. And this is the summary of this story. I know that you all the people will understood, and it is also very funny story, because you know why? Means God couldn't help him, but he made someone able to help him, Lencho. So that and Lencho didn't know about that who was helping, but Lencho was believing that God will do like that. I hope so that you have understood this chapter very well. If you have any queries and any questions, you may please contact me on my WhatsApp number, on my contact number also. Thank you.